Today I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite get in touch with your feet exercises. One of the best parts about these exercises is that you need to do them with no shoes. And I don't know about you, but for me, I spend so many hours in running shoes that I feel like my feet are constantly being like suffocated. Not good. Not good for the foot. Also just not good for your neurological control of the foot, what's called your proprioception, which is your body's ability to know where your foot is in time and space. Really important if you do any type of sports like soccer, if you run, or even if you're just worried about your functional fitness. You don't want to fall when you're on the ice. You don't want to fall when you're on the trails with running. Okay, so really important to strengthen your feet. I know it doesn't sound overly sexy. We often think about wanting to strengthen our butt and our core, but your feet, if you have strong feet, they will help you do everything else with more precision, with more accuracy, and with better safety. Okay, so let's start with triangle toe lifts. So you're going to stand on your left foot. You're going to make sure that the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, and the heel are equally weighted and you're not collapsed in through your arch. Okay, and your knees not caving in. So get your bum, get your core, get that triangle, feel that what's called your dome lifting. So that's this area of the foot. So you don't want to be collapsed through here. You can almost imagine like you're putting a pen underneath your foot, or you can even put a pen underneath there. So you're lifted. You're going to hold that triangle as you lift all of your toes. And the reason why this is important is a lot of us clench with our toes instead of using our feet muscles properly. So you're just lifting and you're saying to your brain, okay, you can balance on your foot without overusing your toes. And then just lower the toes. Now, if you want to make this a little bit harder, it's fine. Lift your back leg and then keep going. Really focusing on the maintaining of the triangle and maintaining of the dome. I don't want you to continue with this leg lifted if you can't actually hold that dome up. You won't get the benefits of the exercise, okay? So core, bum, knee alignment, lift and lower those toes. Next, you're going to play around with literally just lifting the big toe and lowering the big toe. This is just allowing you to get into what's called fractionality of the nervous system, so making your brain connect to one area of the body over something else. If you want to make the dance really fun, you could alternate between the big toe and the other toes, up and down like that. Okay? Finally, you're going to do heel toe walks. So you're going to put one leg forward. You're going to watch that you're not rolled out or in. Then you do ball the big toe, ball the little toe. Then you lower your toes, and then you lift up into a calf raise. Make sure the leg that comes forward, you're up into this calf raise, and then your heel goes down, and you're really trying to work through your shin muscles to get into that dorsiflexion. You can see it's quite challenging. And then ball the big toe, ball the little toe. You come up onto your toes, heel. Okay, and I'm going to walk right into the camera. Basically, take your time with all of these motions and enjoy the process of getting in touch with a part of your body that you're normally not in touch with, and have some fun with it, because it is going to be hard at first because your body's not going to be used to connecting with your feet. So have some patience and compassion with yourself. Today I'm going to show you 2 of my favorite balance exercises. So for the first one, we're just going to do a drunk walk. So I always laugh at this because I know that they use it as a test when they stop you to see if you're drunk or not, but I have to say that most people can't pass this unbelievably sober in my gym. So it's just a challenging exercise. You're going to put one foot in front of the other, okay, and you're going to try to get your shoulders back and your head back in space. Really watch that your feet are in a straight line like you're on a tightrope. Ball the big toe, ball the little toe, heel equally weighted, and that you're lifted through your arch. So you're not rolled out, you're not rolled in, you're not kind of collapsed. It's already challenging. So you're going to get your core, and then you're going to try to step 3 steps. 1, 2, and on your third one, you're going to hold, shoulders back, head back. Make sure you have that triangle in your feet. Make sure your glutes and your core is connected, and you're lifted up through that dome, right? And then you're going to try to close your eyes. So as soon as you close your eyes, you really get into what's called your proprioception, which is your neurological connection between body and brain. It's basically how you know where you are in time and space. And when we have our eyes open, we overuse often our vision to tell us where we are. And so when we close our eyes, then we have to use that proprioception and the introspection of sort of that ability for your brain to be like, oh yeah, this is where my core is, this is where my shoulders are, this is where my feet are, without actually having to look. Okay, you can also do these backwards, which I really like. So just the key thing is that evenly weighted on your feet. Watch that you're not collapsing in. So you want to keep that little dome through your foot lifted, but you want to keep the dome lifted without sort of grippy grabby with your toes, because we often overuse our toes instead of using our lower leg and our foot muscles and our core. Okay, so 3 steps forward, and then try it also on the way back. Okay, and then 3 steps, always on your third. You pause, shoulders back, engage your core, and then try to close your eyes. Another series I really like is just lifting one leg, watching your hip doesn't lift. So you're not doing this, you're moving your thigh bone in your hip socket, your shoulders are back, your head is back. That would just be level 1. So you could do this if you're washing dishes, if you're, brushing your teeth. Next level would be to up and try to do some type of a rotation, right? And then next level would be to lift and then close your eyes. Then open your eyes and try to do a rotation. Okay, so take it slow. You can be by a wall if you need to, if you're a little bit afraid, totally fine. And remember with balance that it's okay to be bad at this stuff, because in order to strengthen balance, you kind of have to let yourself get out of balance a little bit, right? So when you wobble, when you wibble wobble, as I always tell my clients, that's your opportunity to pull yourself back and show your brain how you go from being unbalanced to being balanced. So think of it like at the gym. If you were always doing 3-pound weights, you could do like 500 bicep curls and it'd be nothing. You don't get stronger in your biceps unless you lift weights that challenge yourself. So if you're being challenged in your balance challenge, that's good. That means you're going to strengthen your balance. So do not think that you need to be perfect at balance in order to do these exercises. If you lift the leg and you're unstable, cool, that's great. That is you getting stronger. So be okay being a little bit goofy with this stuff. Just lean into it, enjoy, laugh a little bit about yourself. Totally fine to have some fun. Okay? Enjoy.